Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Dust Boxing. Back with the live stream. We pre-gamed on this fight card coming going down October the 30th, Friday. You know what I'm saying? Live on the zone. You know what I'm saying? So I want to touch on the fighters and the fights on this card. Excuse me. Salute to everybody coming through the building. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do talk about this boxing. So let's get into it. So as you come through the building, drop your comments, you know what I'm saying? Ask your questions. It's all good. So, all right. So I want to talk about this card, man. So Jaime Munguia, versus Turion Johnson. You know what I'm saying? This is a middleweight fight. It got like a minor WBC title on the line. Munguia is number one in the WBC for Jamal Charlo. So, I don't know if he's trying to get that fight next or trying to be the mandatory, but you know what I'm saying? He's fighting for like a WBC international versus Turion Johnson, the veteran. And then you got like a kind of a stack undercard, you know what I'm saying? Some good names on the card. A decent undercard, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about it. All right. So let's get on this undercard. So first you got the cruiserweight prospect, you know what I'm saying? Tristan Caltrue, you know what I'm saying? Tall guy. He's like what 6'4"? You know what I'm saying? I think he trained by running shields. No, he is trained by running shields. He 5-0, 4 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? He's facing a guy, Tyler Vogel, that's 3-3. He been stopped a couple times. He lost to Marcellus Wilder. He lost the decision to him. So, the young kid Tristan, cruiserweight, he looking to perform, you know what I'm saying, put on another show. He had a fight in January where he looked good. He looked good. He's strong, and I know Ronald Shields talking highly about him. So he think he can be probably a future world champion, especially if he stay at cruiserweight. So looking forward to the young prospect. Then you got Lamont Roach Jr. coming off his first defeat to Jamel Herring, world title shot, where he put up a he put up a disappointing performance to me because he didn't try to fight until like the last what's good? Coco the Don boxing was good, bro. Like Lamont Rose Jr. Didn't try to fight until like the last couple of rounds of that fight. He had my man hurt. He had Jamel Herring hurt like the 10th or 11th round, one of those rounds. He had him hurt. And he knew that he's a shorter guy. He had to get in. He had to be more aggressive. But he tried to box with Herring. And Herring basically won the first 5 or 6 rounds easy. So that's ball game, really, for a champion fighting on his network and his promotional company and whatnot. You win those rounds like that. I mean, there's no way you can win that fight unless you stop him. And I felt like Lamont Roach, he showed to me a low ring IQ. He should have been in the inside trying to pressure um, Jamel Herring like he did late in that fight. But he's facing a guy, Neil, to what's his name? Tabano. He's from the Philippines. He's a tough guy. He got like a lopsided record. I believe he's like 17-7. He never been stopped. He been in there with a lot of good fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think he fought Dal Bay. He been there with what's the kid name? Tremaine Williams. So he been in there. He been in tough. He's a shorter fighter. You know, the Filipino guys, these new school Filipino guys, they copy out the Manny Pacquiao with the footwork and the awkward movement. Excuse me. So he's gonna be there to get hit. He's tough. But I think Lamont Rose probably outbox him. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to outbox him. He faced a style like that before. You know what I'm saying? When he fought in his hometown, he fought a kid named Perez. He has a similar style to this guy he about to fight on Friday. So I expect Lamont Rose to win a decision, get back on the winning horse. You know what I'm saying? He is a good fighter, good boxer, good skills. You know what I'm saying? Not, I think sometimes he can be a little bit more aggressive than what he is. Like, I think he be boxing, without like just boxing, not trying to put no hurt on his opponent. He just be boxing just to win rounds and score points. But I'm thinking he can up that tempo and sometimes get these guys up out of there, especially the guys that's not supposed to be in the ring with you. You know what I'm saying? He'll just box his way and cruise to a decision. He'll be happy with that. So I'm still looking forward to seeing him back in the ring though. All right, next you got Beck the Bully. You know what I'm saying? He facing Alan Camper. I mean, Beck been on the road, man. He's stopping everybody. You know what I'm saying? Um, Southpaw, strong, sturdy guy, 5-0, 4 KOs. You know what I'm saying? He's facing Alan Camper. I think he's 17-5. Alan Camper been there with some decent guys too. Sergey Derenchenko. Who else he fought? Jesse Hart. So he been around the block. He's an opponent. But this kid, Beck the Bully, you know what I'm saying? He's fighting at 168 and 175. His stature look like he can fight it. He should be at middleweight, but I'm not sure if he can make it. He's a thick, solid guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid looking guy. So I don't think he probably can't make 160, but 168 should be his home. He's a shorter guy. They got him listed at 5'9". I mean, he looked more so. I don't know, how they be doing those height, but he's a strong guy and he's coming to bang. So I think Alan Campbell's in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Beck the Bully, he fought in February, knocked out the guy in the first round. So yeah, man. But he's a decent prospect. I want to see how he look against better guys at 168. Guys that, that's durable, that's been around. Like they saying that he gonna be a future world champion, so they try to fast track him. But it's like it's a big level jump. You know what I'm saying? From what he been fighting to what he trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? These guys can just outbox him because he just comes straight forward, throw a lot of big shots, and then impose his will on you. So I want to see how would that work against the guys like even like the second tier guys at 168, like John Ryder, guys like that. Would that work against him? How would he fare against a guy like Lonnie B, who been around the block, know how to box, you know what I'm saying, got decent power, you know what I'm saying, know how to make you look bad. So that's what I'm saying. Like when he step up in competition, that's when we'll see what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then you got you got world champion, at 108 pounds, the WBO champion, Elwin Sota. He's defending his title. This kid won the world title against a big puncher, a Koska. He stopped him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter, real good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got like explosive power. He fights on the high guard, but he explode with a lot of hooks and you know what I'm saying, left hooks and right hooks. So he's very strong, man. Kind of unpredictable, you know what I'm saying? He got like his power is like surprising if you ever watch him fight. I think this is his second title defense, you know what I'm saying? 17-1, 12 KOs. But he got some pop, man. You know what I'm saying? He looked good in his well he had 2 fights after he won the world title. But the fight he fought the Filipino guy, Hino. He looked good in that fight. I mean, it was a competitive fight. He got pushed, but that's what you need in your young guy. He's just 23, I believe, so he's still learning. So he got another win, a first round knockout. You know what I'm saying? One much to talk about in that one. He's facing a guy that's basically, excuse me, excuse me. He's like a stripper. I might give him some water or something. But he facing a guy that's like a 2-time world title challenger. So every time he stepped up, he lost. So that's probably the same thing. I mean, he got 5 losses. He's a journeyman. Carlos Barago, you know what I'm saying? He's 32-5, 18 KO. So he can pop a little bit. He had fights at 105. He lost title shots at 105 and 108. And he got stopped in those fights too. He lost to Okoska. It's the same guy that Soto won his world title from. So if you want to do some type of triangle theory or whatnot, it is what it is. But I mean, I think Soto gonna win this fight. Soto is more aggressive. This guy right here, Carlos, he's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He like to box. He'll throw some wild shots, but he like to box per se. And I don't know if he can be able to keep Soto off of him. Bruce Goes, what's good? What's going on with you? Neutral natural was good. Why do every fighter want to fast track now? It's incredibly annoying. I don't care how many amateur fights you have. Fighting the right, difficult German and contenders. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with it in some cases. With this guy right here, Beck the Bully, I think he should take the natural progression. You know what I'm saying? This guy Alec Camper is not a bad fight. This kind of a step up fight for him. Excuse me. Because Alan Kemper actually been in there with some good guys. So even though he coming in as an opponent, it's still decent. But I would like for him to step up and not just go straight to a world title. I know he got a nice ranking in the WBA. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, I'm okay with it if they feel like they at that level. But I think 168 is, it's kind of a, it's not as deep. So he probably can slide in there. If he can beat a guy like Uzkatagi, you know what I'm saying? Then that will open up the boxing world eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now this kid, he can actually, you know what I'm saying, do some things. Even Lonnie B, you know what I'm saying? But back to Soto versus this Carlos guy, Barago. I mean, I can see Soto stopping him, you know what I'm saying, probably like in the 7th, 8th round, defending his world title. He got, you know what I'm saying, he got a little swag since he won his title. So I like watching him fight. He's strong guy for 108 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys seen him. All right, so on to the next. Let me switch my junk up. Yeah. So we got a female fight on the card, man. This is the WC Eliminator for the 112-pound title. What's that flyweight? Um, yeah, I think this is gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Marlon Esparza, we know her. Olympian. I think she won a bronze medal in 2012. Um, Good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Coming off her first defeat to Sanisa Estrada, that was a good ass fight. I thought those scores was wide. I think they had like 99 to 91, some shit like that. I thought it was more close than that. But she gave up a good effort. That was like a bad blood type of fight. And she's very aggressive. She don't have a lot of power, but she's very aggressive. She got good skills. You know what I'm saying? Her feet, she probably not the she probably don't have the better feet in this fight. I think that goes to Urbina. Urbina got good feet and she can box. But Marlena Esparza is decent. You know what I'm saying? She can fight. You know what I'm saying? She's a good body puncher. So I think it's gonna be that type of fight. You're gonna have the boxer, Urbina is a boxer, and then Esparza is a come forward, gonna put a lot of pressure and she's gonna throw a lot of punches. Now Urbina is a she kind of like a technician per se. She like to use her legs and use angles and counter punch. You know what I'm saying? She's a good boxer. Don't have a lot of power either. You know what I'm saying? 12-0 with 2 KOs. And I think Marlena Esparza is like 9-1 with 1 KO, something like that. So I don't expect a knockout, but I do expect a good fight. I think Esparza gonna make Urbina sit down and fight, which gonna turn out good. So this the key. If Urbina can keep her distance and box and use her angles and counterpunch effectively, and maybe can put some hurt on her, make Esparza respect her when she come in, then she gonna have the edge. But if she gonna get enticed into a fight, you know what I'm saying, sit there in the pocket. Like it kind of remind me of Chocolatito versus Israel Gonzalez. The same kind of type of breakdown. Gonzalez, he would have fared well by boxing on the outside and keeping his range. And when he did box in range, he had success against Chocolatito, but he couldn't sustain it. So he ended up fighting in the inside with Chocolatito. And that's, when the guy that throw that many counter punches and that active, even at his age, you're gonna lose. Same thing, same type of style in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Urbina, she got good feet, good legs, you know what I'm saying? So it should be fun though. You know what I'm saying? He said some guys fast track because they can't make weight, can't make the weight that long, like Oscar did at 130. And other times, people overrated Olympian amateur pedigree. On the contrary, guys don't fast because of more issues. I got you. I know Roy Jones. I think he was fighting in Pensacola. I think he fought there. Like, damn, how many times he fought in Pensacola? maybe 14 or 15 times in his first 21 fights before he basically stepped up. He signed a deal with Top Rank that was gonna get him the James Toney fight and was gonna showcase him on HBO. So he moved real slow. He won the Val Barker Award, even though he got robbed in the AA Olympics. That's the best fighter. He lost and won the award for best fighter. And he moved his career was like pond water. You know what I'm saying? Like he turned pro like 89, I believe. And um like fans, they didn't even see him really until like 92 when he basically was on HBO. Now he fought on some Roy Jones fought on some undercards, so some pay-per-views and stuff like that. So people saw him then, but his competition was low coming up, real low. It was kind of like Boots. Like we know Boots got talent, and we know he's the we know what we see, the eye test. But we gotta see what's gonna happen when he stepped up. When Roy stepped up, we already know we got an all-time great. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. Marlon Esparza versus Salim Arbina. This should be a good one though. I like this card. All right, we're on to the next one. Man, I love this fight right here. This the co-main at welterweight. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like the welterweight division, um, it is deep. It's the glamour division. A lot of people talk about the welterweight division and they talk about the top 6 guys. What's good, Teddy B? Roach. Roach had Heron ready to go. Yeah, he did. He did. He should have stepped it up early. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Heron like to fight on the inside. He'll hold first. But this welterweight division, a lot of people when they think about welterweight, they think about the top 6 guys. And I understand that. It's too many guys fast tracking now. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. It's but yeah, this welterweight division, like the top 6 guys, you got any order you want to put in: Bud, Spence, Manny, Danny, Porter, and Keith. Those are top 6 guys to me. And then the back end, you got Ugas, Jamal James, Mean Machine, Clayton, Lipinets. Who I leave out? Probably left out somebody else. But then you got the young guys, the prospects. You got they prospects crossing over to contenders. You got Boots and Virgil Ortiz, so they look like they the truth. And then you got guys like this, Rashidi Ellis. He's another young guy. Alice Vulture. So these guys are all in the mix. That's what makes the welterweight division deep to me. Not just talking about the top 6. I like to talk about the whole division because when you talk about a division is deep, yeah, it's deep. It's stacked at the top with a lot of big names and a lot of divas and a lot of stuff that's going on. But what really makes a division when you look at the whole thing, so top to bottom. Like I don't give credit to a division that just got 4 good names, and then you look at the rest. You look through 5 through 10, and most people don't even know them. He said, why didn't they make Virgil Ortiz versus Rashid Ellis? I don't know. That's a promotional situation. I think they're trying to give Virgil Ortiz a former world champion next. And I believe the winner of this probably get Virgil Ortiz, in my opinion. I can see Virgil Ortiz fighting somebody like Jesse Vargas next, or Luis Collazo, or somebody like that. I don't know. But I'm not sure why they made that fight. I know they're not promoting Rashidi Ellis that much, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. But this is a good fight. That Olympic rivalry made Jones a name before he even threw a punch for a pay. Yeah, yep. I like Ellis, future champ. Yeah, I like this fight right here, man. Rashid Ellis got fast hands. You know what I'm saying? He throw a lot of combinations and bursts. Early, he's very dangerous because you can't judge the speed. You know what I'm saying? He's a good boxer. I think he a better boxer than what he get credit for because we just see the speed. But he's not really a big puncher. I watched like maybe I watched like 6 or 7 fights of his. in the last couple of days. Early, he's dangerous, but as the fight goes on, he started to slap with his punches. You know what I'm saying? He started to. He said Louis Collazo would probably fight Ortiz next. Okay. He liked to slap with his punches. He's still fast, but I think the technique go away a little bit. Alex Rocha, you know what I'm saying? He's a come forward guy, southpaw, strong. He's a bigger puncher in this fight. He's strong, and I'm saying he can go up and down. He got a good little knockout ratio, 12-0 with 8 KOs, I believe. So he's a bigger puncher. This fight reminds me stylistically of Berto versus Victor Ortiz back in the day. Now I know it's not the same. So when y'all hear for the playback, y'all hear this part, you know what I'm saying? Don't start tripping because you probably haven't even seen these guys fight. So don't start tripping. People, boxing fans do that shit a lot. When you compare a today fighter to a yesterday fighter, they start tripping. It's not that I'm saying that this guy is Virgil Ortiz. He punching like Virgil Ortiz. Victor Ortiz. He punching like Victor Ortiz was. Victor Ortiz knocked down every opponent he faced until he fought Floyd. He dropped everybody. Nate Campbell, everybody you can name. Lamont Peterson, Berto. So I'm not like saying he's Victor Ortiz. I'm not calling him a quitter. I'm not doing none of that. It's just when you look at the styles, because a lot of people trip. Because one time I said Canelo got a little bit of James Toney upper body in him, and somebody tried to kill me. Like, oh my God, well, that's blasphemy. But if you look at his fights, that's how I know who really watching the fights and who's not. Canelo got similar upper body movement to James Toney, because James Toney didn't move his feet to get out the way. He moved his upper body, sat in the shoulder roll, and moved. You know what I'm saying? And he was countering off that shit. Same thing Canelo do. Is it the same degree? No. So I had to throw that out there. But this fight remind me of that, because I think Rocha gonna be on the attack, and Rashidi Ellis is faster, so he gonna beat him. He can be able to beat him to the punch early. Derek Bailey, salute, bro. Salute. He gonna be able to beat him to the punch early. But Rocha got a nice little engine and whatnot. But Rocha was getting all boxed by Brad Solomon his last fight. Those scores was wide. They had it a shutout. I thought Brad Solomon won 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? At least probably 5. And Rashid Ellis can bring some of that to the table. But if it get to like a slugfest or something like that, or action pack, that's where I say it kind of remind me of the Berto Ortiz matchup a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But this is a big opportunity for Rashidi Ellis, because he's been on the back burner. A lot of fans like him, hardcore fans, and we like him, but we haven't seen him. He's 27 years old, you know what I'm saying? 22-0, 14 KOs, and he should be right in that mix along with Boots and Virgil Ortiz and guys like that as young guys that can make a statement in this division. So it's good to see him. He's fighting. Rocha is a good guy too. He's like to me, he kind of like below that, but he's trying to prove himself too. So it's a good matchup though. A good matchup. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping the winner gets Virgil Ortiz or get another step up fight. Both guys is like they got rankings in like I think all the sanctioned bodies, I believe. I know this is for a WBC title, but I don't know. I know they ranked in the IBF together in the WBA. So yeah, man, I'm with this fight. I think it's gonna be a fun fight. I think it's gonna be the tail. If a Rocha can't adjust to Ellis' speed, he gonna have a long night. He gonna have to time that. You know, time and beat speed. But I think Rashid Ellis, what he can do, you know, I know he got the speed, but sometimes he telegraph what he gonna do. He'll come in the high guard, then he'll throw fast combination, then he'll do it again, and then do it again. If you're too slow, he's gonna keep doing it. But he can switch that up. Maybe stab to the body, then come upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Switch up the combination pattern. So I like this fight. I think it got opportunity to be a fun fight though. All right. So we're gonna move on to the main event. I like this card, man. I like it. It's gonna be a fun card on a Saturday night. So you got Jaime Munguia versus Toriano Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Good fight stylistically, man. You know what I'm saying? Very good. I think he's gonna push Munguia. But Munguia 35-0, 28 knockouts. Had his first fight at middleweight against Gary O'Sullivan, Spike O'Sullivan, stopped him in 11 rounds. He got touched up in that fight. He got hit with some good shots, but he was just the bigger, stronger guy, and he boxed sometimes, and you know what I'm saying, he just overwhelmed him, stopped him. So, he been active, you know what I'm saying, a lot. You know what I'm saying? When he first won his world title, he was defending that thing like crazy. Like it was like it was hot or something. So um I like Munguia. He's underrated to me. I think he's underrated. I think those fights helped him. We was talking about earlier how, they got fast track when he fought when he won the world title. I think he was like 30, almost 30-0 or something like that when he fought for the world title. So he had his fights. He just needed an opportunity. And then they took it slow with him. I mean, he fought Liam Smith, was a decent title defense at 154. Then the other guys he fought, I think Hogan was a good title defense, even though I thought he lost that. He got all boxed. But the Takashi Inoue fight, you know what I'm saying, that was a good fight for him. He ran through Brandon Cook, and then the guy from Ghana, Patrick Ote, something like that, he stopped him. So I like Munguia. Now he facing Torian Johnson, who's 36 years old. I think he's like 22 and what's his record? 22-2, something like that. MMA champ, what's good? What's good? That's the ghost account, man. What's good with you? What's good? So Torian Johnson is a pressure fighter. He can't box it. I don't understand his style. I know he was an Olympian, and he was known for a boxer. He coming to the pros. Now he's a come forward, all action fighter, but he's a tough guy. He's durable. He got 2 defeats. He got stopped his 2 defeats too. But those fights with the distance, I thought that when he got stopped by Curtis Stevenson, he was dominating that fight. He was in his grill, making him fight. Then he got caught with some shit, and then they stopped it. And then same thing with Derevyanchenko. Well, Derevyanchenko dominated him though. He was doing well early. Then Derevyanchenko picked it up. You know what I'm saying? So and stopped him in the 12th round. But he's coming off he kind of had some so-so performances. Speaking of Torian Johnson, he had a fight not too long ago where I thought he lost. He fought a journeyman guy. Thought he lost. He looked bad, like it was time to hang it up. Then he fights a prospect, and Jason Quigley stops him. You know what I'm saying? So get your career back on track. He was supposed to. A lot of fights fell out for him. He was supposed to fight David Lemieux. You know what I'm saying? So Torian Johnson gonna bring that smoke. He gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring it. Now for him, his keys to me, he got to cut the ring off because he can't just follow Munguia around. Because you got to, like, to me, when I always say this, when you find a guy with all these knockouts, believe the power, bro. So protect yourself like he got big, big power. Don't just walk in with your hands down and just walk in all reckless with that. You gotta be consistent with your defense. Believe the power. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta cut the ring off consistently. And when he get inside, he has to work. Do the same thing that you know it for. Work. Fight on the inside, push him back. You know what I'm saying? Make him uncomfortable. Because he can't be touched. I'm gonna get defense ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think Johnson had to win this fight. Munguia is a better boxer than what he get credit for. He got over 100, like I think he got like over 130 amateur victories. He can box, but he want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He can box. He showed that in Takashi Inoue fight. He boxed well. He boxed well because the guy was pressuring him, and he was boxing well. He can still punch. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gonna have to box in this fight. Keep the work rate, like match the work rate with Torian Johnson. Torian Johnson just throw hands. Well, really, he don't really care about defense. So you can definitely catch him in between some shots. So I think Jaime have to be the counter puncher. He have to box, get the jab going. Make sure he's active. You know what I'm saying? And he can't sit and trade all the time. He can sit and trade some, because if you sit and trade with Torian Johnson, then you giving him what he wants. But why give him what you want when you can just box? You got the talent to box. Use your jab, box. You're gonna have opportunities to hit Torian Johnson. Trust me. Trust me. Because his defense is trash. So I think Munguia is the favorite. He's the favorite in this fight. I think if he box, I think he may stop Johnson late, but I think it's gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be times in the fight where Johnson gonna be pushing Munguia back and gonna make him work. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to see what the young man have in him because Terrell Johnson gonna test him. This basically like his last opportunity. 36 years old, been in some wars his last couple fights, and yeah, he gonna bring that shit. He definitely gonna bring it. So I like this fight, man. I like this whole card, top to bottom. I think it's gonna be good, especially on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Some good fights on the card. So I'm looking forward to it. Now I don't know what's next for Munguia. He's number one in the WBO, number one in the WBC. He can go either route. I think he got a ranking in the IBF, so maybe Triple G. I don't know, man. Torion Johnson though, this shit just opened up. It just give him another payday. It gives him a big opportunity, probably one of the top guys. I'm not sure Torion Johnson was with Andre Rozier. I don't know if he with him now. I'm not sure. I know that's a key to the fight though. The trainers, Jaime Munguia with the Mexican legend Erik Morales. So he got him boxing and got him looking decent. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean Munguia, he fought this year, so like this guy stay. That's what I like about him. He's not like the best guy, or whatever, but he's just so active, and he seemed like to me he's just willing to learn, willing to fight, willing to put it out there to stay active. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want from our young fighters or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And if you stand active, you're not gonna fight the best competition out there. But he's been tested though a little bit. He's been tested. I thought Liam Smith tested him a little bit. He hit him with some good shots. And the Takashi Anyway fight was good. Hogan, I thought he lost that fight, but that was a learning fight. He beat Spike. Spike is a good type of journeyman type of fight. You know what I'm saying? A good opponent for your first fight at 160. So yeah, man. I'm loving this card though. It's gonna be straight. So once again, you know what I'm saying, before I close out, man, I appreciate everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the support. Damn, stuttering shit. Thanks for the support. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit the like button. But once again, we got this card on Friday night, October the 30th. You know what I'm saying? We got a big week of boxing, man. This is going to kick us off right here. You know what I'm saying? Big weekend of boxing. You know, Halloween is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all day, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to touch on those in another live, you know what I'm saying, later on this week. But make sure you guys tune into this on the Zone on Friday, October 30th. It got a good main event, good undercard, got some decent prospects, good names. Hopefully everybody make it to the event, you know what I'm saying? You know how this COVID thing work out. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So once again, I appreciate you guys coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit me up on Twitter. I've been on Twitter heavy. You know what I'm saying? I got it scrolling at the bottom. Instagram, that's me right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's all love. That's my time, and I'm out. Y'all have a good one.